Ever see a movie that you love, and yet everyone else seems to hate? No matter how hard you try to defend the film, people just won't appreciate what you can see in it. Sometimes you can see something in a film that nobody else can, whether it's a breathtaking score, inventive cinematography, or an actor showing a new side you've never seen. Some films can affect you in ways that just don't faze other people, and these are the films that I think are most important. So I decided to make a list of 100 films that have changed my life, and will hopefully change yours. Searching for Sugar Man is one of those few documentaries that can really change your life. There's only a few documentaries on this list, and that's because they get a bit samey after a while, but then you discover a new one like this. Now, I don't want to give too much away, because this film's plot hinges on a few key things that I don't want to spoil for you. Rather than focus on a broad subject, with this film, you're taken on a journey that the filmmakers took. The basic gist is that in the 1960s, there was a folk singer by the name of Rodriguez. He was signed up to a record label and created his first album, Cold Fact. The record fails to chart in the US, but is a huge hit in South Africa. However, after hearing of his gruesome death, two South African men try to discover whatever happened to Rodriguez's career. I know I'm skimping on plot a bit, but it's really one of those films where the less you know is more. Someone told me to watch this and to not look anything up about beforehand, and this is how I'd recommend it.
Nobody knew anything about him. He was a mystery.
And we found out that he had committed suicide.
If there's one way this film changed my life, it's the soundtrack. The music of Rodriguez's first and second albums are just simply unbelievable, and it really is hard to believe that he did so badly in the United States. This music could have become a classic so easily. I mean, just listen to this.
How many times you've been had, and I wonder how many plans have gone bad. I wonder how many times you had sex, and I wonder, do you know who'll be next?
The film is filled with music like this, and it describes the tone of the film perfectly. In terms of filmmaking, this is an astounding movie. The various interviews conducted seem extremely hard to get, and it's amazing how far the director, Malik Bendjelloul, tried to get this film and story made. There's a sense of satisfaction gained from seeing this film completed. The film gained an Academy Award for Best Documentary Feature.
Searching for Sugar Man. Malik Bendjelloul and Simon
And it's no wonder why. The subject matter is interesting, it's presented in a visually pleasing and thrilling way. If you're a music lover or even a documentary enthusiast, this one's for you. Even if you don't check it out, check out the soundtrack, it's not to be missed.
Nobody had even heard of him. How can that be? How can that be?